girls, and welcome again to our science class. Now, the last time you saw me, we did habitats of plants. So guess what, boys and girls? Today we're doing habitats of animals. Alright, now can you remember what are habitats? Can you remember what Miss Amy said about habitats in our last session? Now, habitats is a place where plants and animals live. Where you can find plants and animals, that is called a habitat. Alright? Now, we learned that plants can live on land, plants can live in water, plants can live on other plants, and plants can even live on old wood and in damp places. Okay, now today we're going to be learning about animals. Where can we find animals? We can find animals on land. Yes, that's right. We can find animals on land. Some animals that we can find on land are you ready? Are you ready to help me out today? Yes, now I'm ready to hear from you today. Alright, so you're going to help me. Some animals that live on land are, what is this? This is a dog. All those who have a dog, give me a wave. Now, dogs live on land. Okay, dogs can be found on land. Other animals that can be found on land are, you have the dog, we have elephant. I love elephants, don't you? Elephants live on land. We have, what is this? It is found sometimes in our homes. It's a cat. Cats live on land too. We have horses. We have lion. All of these animals live on land. They can be found on land. Alright, now here is what animals can also be found in water. Have you ever seen an animal in water before? Animals can live in water too. Some animals that live in water, we have the dolphin. Dolphins are beautiful, isn't that so? Now, dolphins can be found in water. Now, let us think of another animal that lives in water. We have the fish. Have you ever seen a fish before, boys and girls? Yes? Oh, I love fishes. Fishes can be found in water. We can find fishes in ponds. Let us take a look here. Do you see a fish in that pond? There it is. That fish lives in a pond, and a pond has water. Fish lives in water. Their habitat is water. Okay? Another animal that we can find is in water is a sea star. Now look here. This is what a sea star looks like. Sea stars live in water. Another animal that lives in water is the shrimp. Who likes shrimp? Do you like eating shrimp? Do you know where they live? What is their habitat? Their habitat is water. They live in water. We can find shrimp in water. Now here is another animal. Let us take a look at this turtle. Turtles live in water, but guess what? We can also find turtles on land. So they can be found on both land and in water. Turtles can live in both places. They can live on land and they can live in water. How cool is that? Yes, that's pretty exciting. Turtles can all live in land and water. We have another animal that can do that too. We have the crab. Mr. Crab can live on land and Mr. Crab can live in water. Okay, so the habitat for the crab is land and water. Alright, so let us think of another place that we can find animal. We can find animal on other animals. Now, many of us, we have pets. We have our dogs. And sometimes when we look at our dog, we see a red spot on our dog, and then we see something that crawls. That is an animal living on the dog. One example of that is the tick. Okay, this is what a tick looks like. Ticks live on other animals. They feed on the blood of those animals. That's how they live. That's how they get food. Alright? Now, these animals, they can be found on other animals. So we have animals that live in water, animals that live on land. We now have animals that live on other animals. Alright? Now we can find animals in the air. Animals that lives in the air or that is flying around in the air. One such animal is the bird. The bird is an animal that is in the air. Okay? So boys and girls, let us recap. Animals live in water. Examples of those animals are, we have fishes, we have a sea star, we have a shrimp, and we have the beautiful dolphin. Those animals live in water. Their habitat is the water habitat. Alright? And then we have animals that live on land. Their habitat is the land habitat. Such animals are, can you say the names with me? We have horse, we have a cow, we have the elephant, and what is this one? That is a dog. These animals live on land. And then we have animals that can be found on other animals. And one example of that animal is the tick. They can be found on other animals. Alright children, I hope you enjoy our session today. This is Miss Amy saying goodbye for now children. See you next time.